narinig nyo na yung briefing natin at yung mga gagawin natin. At we have to, ang una natin ginagawa ay we have to redistribute our assets na ginagamit natin para sa mga nakaraang bagyo na mostly dumaan ng Northern Luzon. So yung ibang asset na yan kailangan dalhin sa mukhang tatamaan na naman ang Bicol, pati Region 8, pati Region 5, mukhang tatamaan ulit. And then back na naman dito sa Region 2, Isabela, Cagayan. But also Central Luzon kasi pati NCR mukhang aabutan ito. So we have to reposition many of our assets to make sure that at least in the search and rescue phase that we are ready or we have our assets available. The LGUs are being continuously informed about the weather situation together with guidance and instructions on what to do. The airlift capability for pagdala ng mga gamit for search and rescue, mga relief goods, etc. ay mukhang nakahanda naman. The airlift, pati niya yung mga barko na nagdadala ng mga relief goods. Ang aking nakita na medyo bago at naiba doon sa mga nakaraan na bagyo, yung storm surge. Kung naalala ninyo, ito ang napakadelikado dahil noon nung nagka-storm surge tayo, lalong-lalo na nung Yolanda, ay hindi natin alam kung ano yung storm surge. Ngayon alam na natin. So lessons learned from the previous typhoons where we have had storm surges, it seems to be a significant one because if we're talking about 3 meters, that's almost 1 floor. So kailangan talaga nating abisuhan ang mga LGUs natin na nakikita natin na baka abutan ng storm surge. So this is what we are concentrating on. We have very little time to do it because ang forecast is that the storm we will start feeling the storm by tomorrow. Kasi hindi naman not necessarily yung mata ay pumasok na, kahit na yung sa gilid pa lamang umuulan na yan. The rainfall is going to be comparable to maybe Christine and Marcy, and we hope that that's why we are doing all that we can to warn people to prepare. So that's what we have done for the arrival of Pepito.